All right.
Whiskey Couyons, episode 2.
Episode 2. So tonight we got Longmorn, 16-year.
Scotch, right?
Yep. Single malt Scotch from the Speyside region of Scotland. Comes in at 48% by volume, and usually for a Scotch you're getting a lower percentage, but 48% for a Speyside Scotch ain't bad. So I drink a little Longmorn tonight. So as you can see, I mean, I've been drinking this bottle a good bit. So I'm gonna pour this up.
And my teacup.
Actually, I think it's better that we drink bottles that have been opened and
Yeah, man.
there for a
You
little
gotta-
while. Neck pours are not. I always find a bottle of whiskey is a little bit better after being open at least a week.
Yeah, I'll open up after a while.
Now, I've not had all terrible experiences. I mean, I generally find that the bottle itself is better than the neck pour, but I've had one specific neck pour that I thought was terrible.
I've had
But
one
once
that
the
I thought
bottle-
was fucking fantastic.
Once the bottle opened up, it ended up
Teacupping?
being one of my favorite Scotch. Actually, one of my favorite Scotches to date.
Really elegant bottle on there. They put a little leather on the bottom.
I see that.
If
It's
you really
nice.
get drunk and you slam it on the table, it won't break the bottom of your bottle.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We gonna try it?
Hey, just putting it out there, man. They think about the people who's had a few.
It is kind of nice.
Ooh, I think that's a bottle kill.
Fancy. It's close.
Maybe after the review.
Well, I mean, definitely not worth keeping.
So I've had this one before, definitely. Probably one of the better Speysides I've had out of all the Scotch I like. I like me some Isla. I like something with a little bit more ass to it. Something that's actually presenting itself with some difference. So usually the Speysides are a little too friendly for me. You're getting fruit. You're always getting fruit on the Speyside. You're getting light and drinkability. But with the Islas, they come in with the smoke, with the medicinal. You get more stuff from it.
Dude.
So this whiskey is it brings more, even as a Speyside. It's bringing some flavor. So like, even from the nose, I'm getting berry straight off the top. A little bit of cream berries, definitely some vanilla in there.
No, definitely vanilla. Heavy. Man, if you
This
don't
is
smell wood.
one of the better scotches on the nose that I've.
I was about to
That
say,
I
how's
smell.
the nose in
But it's not
tea
abrasive.
glass?
It's not abrasive on the
It's
nose, like
I'm
like
not
my favorite
normally a
scotches
Scotch
typically are.
drinker.
Yeah, so most of the typical like Speysides you would get, like a Glenlivet or a
It's a little more
Glenfiddich,
open in there.
it's very drinkable. It has a very elegant nose, I find. It's probably one of the more elegant scotches I've had.
Dude.
It's nice. It's a pretty
It's
whiskey.
It's super mellow, like you said. It is very fruity, berry, on the nose.
For a 96 proof scotch, you know what I mean?
And
Something
it's,
that you would think would have a little bit burn, but
I love
the nose is
I
great.
love the hint of wood that you get. I mean, it's not really a hint. I mean, it's kind of forward, but it's not it's not like a bourbon wood. It's definitely
a softer entry.
Yeah.
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 Honestly, I just
almost like a cedar next to an oak or something. You know, like
yeah.
it's just a different wood smell.
I haven't had fruitcake before, but if I had, I would think it'd smell like this.
Yeah. Very, very fruity whiskey.
Dry fruit. Oh,
And
man,
the
it
fruits I
smells
get
good.
is like berries.
See, this
It's
is
almost
why-
like berries and cream.
This is
Yeah.
why I don't like drinking scotch so much, man, because I can't ever stop smelling it. It smells so good.
Very aromatic whiskey.
I don't get much peat. It's not peated, huh?
Completely unpeated. Unpeated scotch.
It's actually very good. I
Damn.
actually like this
You
one.
get that citrus at the end.
Wrong pipe.
Wrong pipe.
All right.
Yeah, wrong pipe.
You get that citrus on the end, definitely. You get that a citrus note. Almost like a tang. So if you're getting the berry up front, I don't know, it's almost like you bite into a blueberry and you get that tang on the end of it. It's good.
I get like a white pepper
Definitely, yeah.
on the end.
I can get a white pepper on it.
You get the citrus again, like you were saying.
What does it remind me of?
Hell of a finish, though. Nice long measured
I'll tell you what it
finish.
reminds me of. Well, minus the Caribbean, I guess. Well, the Balvenie was a little bit sweeter, but I like that definite light wood flavor that you get from a well-aged Scotch,
Yeah.
man. I love that.
It's got some age on it for a Scotch.
this-
I mean, 16 year.
I maybe have said this already, but it's a triple oak cask. I think it said, yeah. 3 types of oak cask for rich, complex flavor.
Definitely got some complexity to it. You
Mm.
know, the flavors go on for a while. It's kind of like a almost like a kaleidoscope. A little bit of flavors how they change as you drink it, and definitely that citrus oak at the end of it is really good. Right after that sip, how that oak comes in and the little
Yeah.
citrus note comes in, it's good. Nice long finish too.
Yeah.
The finish kind of lasts for a while.
Yeah, that wood lasts a long time,
Yeah.
and then
You get the wood tan have to assist for a little while.
That's what you would expect from a 16-year Scotch.
yeah,
So
I
you'd have
like
to have
that.
some
though.
kind
I
of
like
finish
that.
on
I
there.
really like that, man.
Well, 16 is pretty light too, still, but
Mm-hmm. Non-chill filtered, by the way. No natural color. No color added. Natural color. How a Scotch should be.
how everything should be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in the Scotch world, they're allowed to add stuff to it, which kind of sucks, but that's how it is.
3 types of oak. Was that the 5th member of the YouTube channel here?
No,
the
5th
back?
member's coming tomorrow.
No.
Gizmo.
You gonna have that's what you call it?
That's the name they gave him.
Nice.
And after the video of seeing him and so on like that, he definitely looks like a gizmo.
His spot's gonna be right there.
I can put it right here.
Yeah, this is a very drinkable Scotch, especially
This-
from a non-Scotch drinker. I drink this one again.
This is good, man. I like that. Longmorn.
So it's usually up there in price, right? So this one will run sometimes 100 plus. So it was a pickup for about $80. We kind of got a deal on it, but usually if you find this one in a store, it's gonna run you maybe from 100 to 125. So it's up there in price, but I don't know, man. It'd be a buy again for me, depending on the price. I know you can buy a lot, for 100 something bucks, but I like this whiskey. It's a good one for me anyway.
Got a nice, pretty box.
Yeah, the box has a little magnet on it that it opens from the front, so kind of different.
Definitely unique.
Nice. I like that.
Figured I'd show them that way they know what they're looking for.
They
So
got
they
any
had
more
an older
information on
version
here?
of Longmorn that was Longmorn used to be a filler. They never had it as a single malt that you can buy. It would be a filler for a popular blended Scotch, the Chivas. So if you ever taste Chivas, you taste it in Chivas.
Come
Regal.
on.
So it's always a blender in Chivas Regal.
Oh, that was the first Scotch I ever drank.
But
Probably the first Scotch that almost everybody drank.
Down here.
Either that or Johnny Walker Red.
they started selling it as a single malt because single malts are a niche right now. Everybody's trying to come out with a single malt, and Longmorn was like the main blend filler for a Chivas, and they came out with their single malts now. So
That's good stuff, man.
That's it.
I tell you
like
what,
it a lot.
right
very,
up front-
very smooth sipper.
It seems like it is a very smooth sipper, very drinkable Scotch. But then on the end, you get all like the different woods and the tannins, and it just keeps on going and
Yeah.
going and going. So it fools you almost. You think it's just like, oh, it's just a simple thing, but man, it has such a long finish.
It does. Very, very good.
And I
I'm
really
glad you brought that
a
tonight.
little pepper on it. Like
Yeah.
you constantly get those pepper hints.
yeah, that pepper does come out, dude. It's a good little nice little surprise in the end. Citrus with the pepper and the oak. It's good. Good stuff.
What
Good
happened to the
stuff on
bottle?
a
I picked
hot
it up.
ass Louisiana night, dude.
Makes me want to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Keep all the sweat out my face.
A little humid today on this Louisiana Tuesday night,
All right, well, I think that's it for Longmore 16 year. Anything
stuff.
else?
Definitely recommended for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
We're the Whiskey Couyons. Y'all
See
have
you
a good
next
night.
time.
Yeah.
So,